When teachers have a new class with students placed there because their academic level, there will be significant difference between them, especially for those students whose parents are positively active in their daily learning. I enjoy reading about freedom riders where Mrs. Gruwell went against all the people who didn't care about those teenagers to help her students and demonstrate to themselves that they could study as far as they wanted. Her theory of practice of learning with her class successfully attracted them, even though at first they didn't believe in the change. The various activities she was willing to do with her students engaged them gradually and demonstrate how important it is to connect when assignments are due in groups. Her pedagogy demonstrates how factual experience such as journals, field trips, fundraisers, and sharing some time make a difference in the result. Her unconventional teaching style moved away from the standard curriculum found in most English classes. She put into Shakespeare books in the class that help students to understand how narrative storytelling could be more personal when she asked them to write their journals, allowing them to explore. She had her students keep journals which allowed them to explore their own experiences while also becoming emphatic with the experience of others. Miss Gruwell assigned reading from the Diary of Anne Frank and the Zlata's diary. She invited speakers to class, including Miep Gies, the Dutch woman who hid Anne Frank from the Nazis. The content-based instruction that Miss Gruwell teaches students a new skill of reading and writing freely. Study historical events such as the Holocaust and discuss what students did over the weekend. She also used a task-based instruction where students could create their presentation and write letters to the survivor or the Zlata's diary. She uses characteristics like emphasizing learning to communicate, interaction in the target language, introducing authentic text into the learning situation, also providing opportunities for learning to focus not only on language but also the learning process itself. With the pedagogical instruction Mrs. Gruwell made, it is possible for all students to not only graduate from high school but could go to the university and make a difference in their family and community. As teachers, when we effectively communicating information to students, families, and community, we will give them a clear instruction and share with everybody. Teacher must prioritize adaptability because every student has different needs and progress in a different pace. Compassion for students, personal life sometimes affect their ability to learn in the class. Even though we don't know what is going on, we can treat them with compassion and find out why a student missing an assignment, even though it was a student who never missed an assignment. I will include in my class these kind of pedagogical methods in my curriculum because they make a student more confident and then they can engage in activities entirely. When we put factual activities into the classroom, a student engage more. Consequently, the result positively affect their learning experience where we introduce books to read in the class related to our own lives. A student might get more interest in reading them because they will be scenarios connected to what they are or the relative experience before. Books that represent the history of the world, where we connect what we have been heard from our parents or grandparents, experience or hear from all people we know. Indeed, I read a book in the class before this. I am rather be reading by Anne Bogel, where she mentioned there were the books that at first you might say not, I don't want to read, but if you search through, there might be a connection between you two. I plan to make available a variety of books for students to pick up from when it is time to read or write any assignments, because they will be more interesting in the selection of books that might contribute to their literacy growth. Thank you.